Hello, everybody. I'm going to give you guys a second to find us. Hope you are doing well this Tuesday afternoon. We were outside. Actually, my husband was outside and my daughter. They cleared all of the snow out there for us. We got a little over 18 inches of snow overnight, and blowing and drifting and all of that. So, let's see, I'm going to share this over to the creative group. I have a lot to share today, so let's see. Hopefully I don't forget anything. I am very excited. So, it's been quite a week. Last week I had my stamp club, and they used to just meet in person, and so now we've taken it online and we meet on Zoom, and I get them their kits, and then we get together and we can stamp at the same time, which works out pretty cool. And then Sunday I had a team meeting, and that really takes a lot of time. And then it was fun. We had mystery stamping. I give them like card measurements, and we all go off and use our own stuff and make a card. And then we made 5 projects in the team meeting. They're so pretty. They're using that, there's a stamp set. I'll wait till I flip the camera because these will all be backwards. But they're using a stamp set that is a kit in the current catalog. Sorry that they're backwards. I'll show you when we flip the camera. And so this kit comes with 16 projects, and the way that Stampin' Up! Designed it, it calls for 4 different ink pads, which I think is a little crazy. I made them all with the pretty peacock, and I'll show you these as well. So this is the stamp set that comes with the project kit, and we used it to create 5 different projects, and that was all on Sunday. And my friend Denise from Tennessee presented, and she showed us how to make a card box, which is really awesome. And we meet once a month, and we have a brand new swap coordinator, and we are from coast to coast. So on the meeting, there was about a quarter of my team on Sunday, and we had California, Georgia, Florida, South Carolina, North Carolina, Tennessee, Maine, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, all over the place, all in one call. It was really cool. There's more. We're like spread out all over the country, and it was just so fun to all be in the same room, with a Zoom. So I'll tell you, Stampin' Up! Is running a huge special on the starter kit right now, and that's how you would start to be on my team. And it's $99, and you pick out $125 in product, whatever you want, and that's pretty cool in itself. But then you get free shipping, so you just pay tax in the state where you live. And then Stampin' Up! Is giving 200 pieces of designer paper to everybody that signs up in your kit as part of the kit, which I think is pretty awesome. This one's open. It's the neutrals. But the cool thing about this 200 pieces of paper is that you can't buy them yet. They are not in any current catalogs until the new catalog comes out in May. So I think that that's pretty cool. So you get a preview of the new catalog, and it comes with the 20 to 22 in colors. It comes with brights, regals, subtles, and my neutral pack is open. And originally I was only going to buy one set because I didn't want to get overwhelmed, but I really wanted to show you guys, dude, 200 sheets of paper. So just snag a kit, and you can get your 200 pieces of paper. You'll technically be a member of my team for at least 6 months till the end of June. And there's no real commitments. There's no, you can test drive it and see if you like it. We do swaps every month. We have a team meeting every month. If you see directions for one of my classes, they're free from my team. There's a link at the bottom of all of my, when you go to register for an event, all the pricing is in the registration screen because there's always multiple options. You can get a full-blown kit where I cut all your paper. And by the way, I cut my team's paper for this class and it was $10 shipped. So $5 was shipping, $5 was really just to cover the cardstock, and I shipped them their projects. And I do that every single month. It's just a $10 fee and they get their kit in the mail. So I think that's kind of a cool perk of being part of our team. So what's in a starter kit? Basically anything you want. You pick out $125 in product, your choice. So if there's some things that you need, you can come test drive it, see if you like getting a discount on your stamps. The discount starts at 20%. Then you can be the hostess and get hostess rewards. And depending on your volume, you can get up to 38% volume rebates and bonuses and trips. And I've been with Stampin' Up! It'll be 15 years next month on St. Patrick's Day. And I had no intention of holding a class or doing anything. When I signed up just for a discount. And it was really the best thing I could have done. So people always ask what the catch is, if I'm going to pressure them. There's no catch. You can buy a kit and you can get the 200 pieces of paper, one in every color. There's 5 packs. So, and I'm scheduled to go to Maui. We actually upgraded our flights in May. So I am hoping for the vaccine, and as long as we're all vaxxed up, we'll be able to go, and fingers crossed. Okay. So, do I have to have a blog? Do I have to hold classes if I sign up and buy a kit? No, there's no pressure. You can get your discount. You can be a part of our team. You can get free directions when I offer directions for classes. Or if you want to get a kit, you can still sign up and I'll pre-cut the paper for you like normal. But if you want free directions, they're free for our team. I do also have business training. We do it on Wednesday nights. It's like a specialized group. And we kind of keep it off the main group, the team group, so that nobody feels pressured or whatever. Yeah, Donna, I know, best decision of my life too. I never imagined that this would be my job. And I get to cut paper for a living. I mean, there is something, I sit and prep classes during the day and it's snowing outside and it's okay. Like it's really fun, and people really enjoy getting the pre-cut things in the mail because they have busy lives and they may not want to spend all their day doing big shot and die cutting, but I get to do this for work. It's so cool. Okay. So, I just want to run through the benefits real quick so that I don't miss anything. So all the directions are free for my team when you sign up for them. You have to log in and register for the directions. You can pay for a kit. The quarterly that I'm releasing tomorrow, they actually get a discount. So they can get money off. Oh, hi, Dave Burns. It's funny when somebody that you know outside stamping finds you on your Facebook Live. But hi, Dave. So we have the monthly meeting currently online, and packets are only $10. Even when we didn't have the pandemic, packets were $10 mailed. It's $5 in person. If you need help getting started, I'll help you. I have appointments. I set up, Monday is my team day. I do nothing but talk on the phone all day on Monday, helping my team. And I'm willing to do that. And if there's a question that I think would benefit the whole group, I do a quick live and I let them know what the deal is. You get 20 to 25% off all of your Stampin' products, or you can keep it as instant income to start. You can pre-order new products before the customer sales period. Today we bought butterflies that aren't going live for everybody else until March, and I can't wait to get them in my hot little hands so I can start playing with them. You can earn free host sets. You can earn merchandise faster because you get a discount. You can be inspired by video tutorials like this one from me and from the people on my team. The team meeting was awesome. There were 5 different people who presented this month. You can earn free stamps with Quick Start, Celebration, and other promotions. You can qualify for cash bonuses. And by the way, there's no penalty to drop. So if you sign up and you do nothing with the kit, you'll stay on until about July and then you'll drop. So I think that's it for, I don't know why anybody wouldn't want their own discount. And by the way, 5 packs of paper, yo, 200 sheets. Okay, so I'm going to flip the camera and I want to show you the team meeting projects. And then I have a quarterly event that I'm listing tomorrow to everyone else. It's already gone out to my team. They get first dibs on the packets. This particular class, when I did it for Celebration, it sold out in 5 days. So if you want a packet, make sure that you jump on that email tomorrow. It should be out before noon. Here, let me flip the camera and we will jump in and I will show you some of these projects. And then we're going to do the on the fly. So these are the team meeting projects. Whoops, I'm kind of wiggly there. Aren't they pretty? And I love the sparkle on this one. So these are the projects that we did Sunday, and the kits went out in the mail ahead of time to my team, and they were just $10 for them. Okay, and then today I released my quarterly to them, and that's when we get together, and it right now it's online, but it usually has an in-person component too. But we are going to have a 12-card class coming out to your email tomorrow. One is this gorgeous hydrangea with all the details too, what you need and so on. I love this sentiment. Is this not the coolest? To an incredible woman. There's about 9,000 people I could send these to. That's one class. And this is part of it as well. We'll do the ice cream. Oops. Thank you. These are just so fun and cool. And then the final part is using happy thoughts. I just dig it. So that's what's coming out tomorrow, and my team's already signing up. They get a discount. If you have questions about that starter kit, I don't know why anybody wouldn't want one. If you're not a demonstrator, you should come try it out. There's no pressure. All right, so I thought while we were playing around, we could open up the Brights designer paper. I saw this really cool technique by my friend. It was the inlaid stamping technique or the inlaid die cutting technique, and I thought we might try it today. These are the Brights colors, and I need to pick some colors here. Yowzer, they are bright. How about we'll first pick a pattern. I want to go with how about Melon Mambo? Wow, that's so pretty. I love the crosses. Where do I find those? I want to find that in the pink. Wow. So these are the patterns that are coming up in the next catalog. They're only available with the starter kit. This is the 200 sheet pack that I'm digging into right now. I want to use the crosses because I think they're so pretty. And then how about, geez, it's so hard to pick. All of these colors are so beautiful. That's kind of monochromatic. What do you think? So should we do, so I definitely want to do the pink and the blue. Should we add purple or yellow. I'm only gonna do 3 colors, so tell me which ones to add. So you can vote right now. So we're gonna definitely have these 2, and this is what it looks like with the yellow. And this is what it looks like with the purple. So go ahead and vote on that. And I am going to put this other paper to the side. I don't want to have like 5 colors on my card. I'm going to stick with just 3. I'm waiting for those comments to come through. Actually, while I wait for those comments to come through, I'm going to cut some card bases. So you tell me, which one do we keep, the purple or the yellow? So I'm gonna cut, this is the new basic white, and I have the thick version going. I'm gonna score this paper at 4 1/4. And I'm gonna score this one at 5 1/2. And then we'll have some bases and going in both directions. I actually did welcome 2 new team members to my group this month, Denise Breton and Pat Greger. Pat, I believe, is on this call. Oh gosh, you guys are split down the middle. Purple, 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 yellow, 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 purple. All right, well, maybe we'll do some of both. Purple, 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 yellow, yellow, yellow. Wow. All right, well, I think purple's in the lead, so we'll go that way first. But I won't discount the yellows. Okay, so I've got 4 card bases here, and 2 are opening this way, and 2 are opening the other way. And we just scored them in half and then cut them in half the other way. So now we have nice card bases. I'll put that to the side. I'll actually keep my paper cutter. My husband brought a latte down for me because it's that time of the afternoon, and I just spilled some on the table. I guess it's time to take a sip. Oh, shoot. All right, 1 second while I get this cleaned up. Only when you're live, right? Ta-da! For my next trick, I'm going to spill my latte all over the table. Hopefully I didn't get it on my cards that are sitting right there. Goodness gracious, see? You can make me a latte, but I can't drink it. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut some scrap paper. And it's not really scraps, but if you were using this paper to make things, you could cut it at different size angles, different size strips. That's what we need right now. So I'm not even measuring. I am just putting it in my cutter, and I'm cutting some thinner and some chunky, and I am not worrying about it. Okay. So we can do the same thing with the yellow and the purple, and we'll light blue, yellow, purple. Blue, yellow, pink. Yeah, so I'm going to do the pink and the blue first, and we can add the purple to one, and then, yeah, we'll get there. So again, different size strips. Ta-da. I think maybe I should just cut these sheets. So this is the interesting thing about this paper. I have been sitting on this paper for a while because I wanted to show you what came in the starter kit. But I was like chicken to cut into it. Do you ever like not cut your paper because you're like hoarding it? That was me. But I'm doing better now because here we are cutting it up. All right, so we'll put that off to the side. And then actually I'm gonna come back and cut more strips of this too. So maybe a skinny one. And there's no rhyme or reason for this. It's just like all strips. So we got the pink and blue and the yellow and purple. Do you get the discount on the prepaid paper pumpkin subscriptions too? Yeah, actually, Cheryl, everything you buy under your own numbers, you would get. But like, if you're currently using up a subscription and you have 3 or 4 months left, that credit has already gone to your demonstrator. But yeah, you do. Let's see, that's a good question. Okay, so these are window sheets. I saw my friend Alissa Tilner did this on one of her videos. I didn't completely watch the video, but I saw her cards and I knew that I wanted to make one. And I thought that these strips would be perfect. Charlotte, I'd love to have you on my team if you want to join. And like I said, there's no pressure, so however you make it work for you is a-okay with me. So I'm going to grab the closest adhesive. I've been using these up because I have some left. But what we want to do is, actually, I should probably cut this down because it's not going to go through the big shot at 12 inches. So this paper that we cut from was 6 by 6. So I'm gonna cut this at 6, and hey, guess what? In this paper cutter, there's like a little gully at 6. So all I have to do is put it in all the way and cut, and I know it's 6 inches. I don't even need to measure that one. But here's a window sheet. So now we got half a window sheet. It'll be easier to work. Okay. So let's do some different color combinations. I really want the crosses up on one. Pat, I know you're watching. If you happen to see the card that I'm about to put in the mail to you to welcome you to the group, I apologize. So I am sticking these down. And they're at different intervals. It doesn't have to be perfect. So this one is yellow. And I even am putting them at different like measurements to themselves. Here, let's get another yellow one. Yellow. Hello, yellow. So I love the crosses. What a great pattern. Thank you, Stampin' Up. Okay, so there's crosses. Now we've got this side. We can make one with the purple. So how about if we start with like a chunky piece? And for this side, I'll do the stripes, or it's not stripes. Tell me what that is. Pattern. I don't use Wink of Stella or much or anything. There's like permanent Wink of Stella on my table. And again, I'm varying these sizes. So this would be a great technique if you have leftover card scraps. But I thought it would be kind of fun to play with the new papers. And this one, oh, look at the purple. Oh, who said purple? Y'all were right. I sound like I'm from the South. I'm from Boston, and I use the word y'all. That's my team rubbing off on me from all sections of the United States. Let's see. Oh, how fun. These are great. Okay. Okay, so now we need to cut out shapes out of this. So I am gonna bring in my die cutter. I'm actually gonna move my coffee off the table because you know if I don't. So all of these I can cut down again and make more cards with. But I didn't want to go crazy, so this will be like one card color combination and this will be another. Okay. So let's bring in some shapes. Those are going to be for the top. I think we'll just do like ovals and circles. What do you think? So how about an oval there? Oh, this is fun. And then I have, in case you were wondering, I do have multiples on the ovals and circles because if I'm cutting for a class, I want to make sure that I have enough. So that's a nice big circle. And then here's a smaller one. Let's see if it fits beside the oval. Hey, Diana. Hey, Betty. Hey, everybody. Thank you for joining. And then I'm going to go back and grab another oval. Maybe, so this is cool. Like I can make quite a few cards off one strip. I'm going to put that off to the side. And I actually think I'm going to slice my paper just to make it easier to go through the big shot or the big boss. Forgive my plastic table. Hopefully it doesn't move too much. But I'm going to bring in the big boss, my die cutter. I have to say this new machine is awesome. The fact that the sides fold up means that when I'm done, I can store it on my counter really easy, and it travels nice. So if I'm going to retreat or whatever, I can just put the sides up and I'm ready to roll. Okay, so I'm going to run this through. And I'm probably going to run it through like twice. I'm just moving it so I can get my arm around it. I just want to go back and forth a couple of times because I'm going through designer paper, but I'm also going through that window sheet. So here we go. And if I have to, I can give it a trim. I think in the original video that I watched, Alissa trimmed hers. Oh, look, the paper came off. That's okay. We'll put a little adhesive on it and we'll piece it back together. How cool is that? All right. So here we go. Oh, look, it's an Easter egg. All right, we'll put that one off to the side. That's funny. And then I want to bring in the purple one. Totally fun. Oh my gosh, I think that oval one, I'm gonna have to like put one of the thing from Hello Chick with it. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Hello Chick just went live today for customers. You guys can start ordering it. I should be doing samples for that, but I really wanted to try this out. So, oh my gosh, that's funny that the ovals really make it look like an Easter egg. I think I prefer, because these are going to be welcome to the team cards, I think I prefer these as circles for that. But those will be fun for Easter. Yeah. Okay. So I have my two shapes, and now we have to pick out an outline stamp. So I have a couple of different options here. We have the Poppies dies. And we have, whoops. Something just fell on the floor. Well, I'm sure I'll step on it later or not find it and wonder why I'm missing a piece. The Wild Rose dies. this flower was the one my friend Alissa used in her cards, so I want to try that. All right, so I need a piece of black paper. And it's like coming together pretty quick, so we could do one of each maybe. I just sliced that off. Maybe we'll do one of each. That sounds like fun. All right, so I'm going to put this off to the side for a second. I'm going to grab these. Bring my Big Boss back in. It's the Big Boss. And we're going to cut out these flowers. So these are what I learned by watching Alissa was that the outline images work best for this particular technique because it's all detailed. So here we go. This one's kind of big. I might have to put that one on an oval because it's so big. I need to pull the other side out. Hang on. Need my poker. I should have hit this. So if you ever have a die like this that's hard to get out of the mold, you can hit it with a dryer sheet and just kind of rub the die on the dryer sheet before you run it through, and it really helps with getting the die out, getting the paper out of the die. So if I'd known this one sticks, I would have did that. But it's also kind of like not a good idea to do it with the black paper, but we can do it before we, and then look, I'll get this spatula back. This is the take your pick tool. I use this thing all the time. Okay, so that popped right out. All right, so I'm gonna grab the dryer sheets. I have to do unscented. I swear I'm allergic to everything. So I'm just kind of rubbing the die with a dryer sheet to make it so that the stuff comes out easier. So I have my two pieces that are detailed cut out, okay? So next, we'll bring our stuff back in, the stuff that we started. Get the black stuff off of our cutter. And then we have to decide where we want these flowers. So I'm looking at this guy and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, that's huge. It really is. It's. I think I'm gonna use the little one for our card, just for time's sake. And I really am digging, now that I'm looking at the two circles, I think I like this one. So we can put our die anywhere, but we're going to take this and cut out a spot for the black thing to sit. So here we go. And I am running it a couple of times, and that's because I just want to make sure that I have the best possible chance of that cutting through all the layers with that detailed die. So I'm going to try and pop it out here and hope I did okay. And, you know, that's the beauty of on the fly. You never know how things are going to go. I'm grabbing scissors just in case here. It feels like it's a little tight, little tough. Yeah. Okay, so we'll pop one of the big sections out, and I might have to get in there with scissors, but it's okay. We're patient, right? I just thought that this is a fun technique. It looks awesome when you put it together. And thank you again to Alissa Tilsner for her inspiration. When I saw this technique, I was like, oh my God, I got to do that with the designer paper. It's so pretty. It's a good reason to cut paper. we go. So again, like if I would have probably, I don't know if I could have run it even more, but all right, I'm gonna cut straight up the middle of this bugger. See if I can brute force it. That's why it would be good for me to practice before I do it on the fly, but it's okay. Woo, be careful that you don't rip the paper like I just did. That's okay. We will get there. It is pretty. We'll have to fix that. Booyah. That doesn't want to come out at all. Makes me want to cut another one. All right, well, I'm going to move the die cutter and I'm going to sit down and dig in. Only when you're rushing does things not work. So sometimes you just got to slow your roll and get it to go. Okay, so let's go again. Wow. All right, so I'm going to cut from the inside to the out layer. And see if that makes it easier to get it out in pieces. Yeah, so you really do need to trim a little bit when you're done if it doesn't cut for you. Like this didn't really cut for me that good. It looked so easy when she did it. That's okay. I'm sure you guys have tips. Maybe I should have put a shim in there to make my my Big Boss a little bit tighter, like the sandwich, to get it to cut, but that's okay. It'll just take a second to take our time and get it out. Such a brute. Let's see. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be worth it though. This is gonna be so pretty. Bugger. Okay, I see this spot that didn't. I would imagine that if you didn't have window sheets, that you could do this with like packaging you have around the house. And it might even be a little bit thinner than the window sheet, because the window sheet is good and thick to try and cut with a die cutter. There it goes. Pretty, pretty. Okay. Okay, there's our mess. Let's get rid of that. And we'll bring in a stamp. I just loaded this on a block. So I grabbed two different kinds of dimensionals because if there's a skinny part, I want to, oh, and see, look, once you get it flipped over, you can see if you missed a spot and just go in and fix it. Because you really want that die cut to sit inlaid in the area. Ugh, and I'm so bummed I ripped that. But that's okay. This is my, you know, we all do a test, right? Before we go for the real deal. So I'm going to put some mini dimensionals behind here. And I really want it to stand up, so don't judge me. I'm going to use a lot. Here we go. Now, just because I put 9,000 dimensionals on the back of my things doesn't mean that I have to peel them all off. I'm only going to peel off like 4 or 5 of them because it'll be plenty sticky. I just wanted to use extra dimensionals to make sure that I didn't end up with any edges that sag because this thing is going to float midair. Okay. So that's nice and juicy. I inked it up over the weekend to make the team cards. And then I want to start to take a look and see where my guy is going to sit. It's the same die, so it should sit right underneath. Okay, so that's about where I'm going to glue this. Yeah, I probably could use a crafting knife, Debbie. That's a good suggestion. This is the first time I'm trying it. I love doing on the fly with you guys. It's always an adventure. I never know quite how it's gonna go. All right, so here we go. I'll lay that down first, and then I'm gonna peel, like I said, just a few to get the outside to stick. It's more about the height than it is about the stick. Anybody else find these all over the house? They end up, I don't know how, but like we ended up with it in the shower. I'm like, how does it end up in the shower? Okay. I peeled some off on the outside, but I definitely didn't peel them all off. And then we'll just lay this on top. Such a pretty technique and a great idea, but I want to make sure that I have this guy in the right place. So hang on. I probably should have done the black after, but that's okay. This is cool. Wow. What do you think of that? I love it. Okay, so there's this piece that ripped. I'm just going to take a little bit of liquid glue and then tap it down. It's such a pretty technique, and this is using that paper that I got that you can get for free with the starter kit. Wow. What do you think? Does it need a rhinestone like on the flower center? Let's grab one. Oh yeah, some sparkle. Let's do a little one. What do you think? So I think that I would use the same die though, and I think that I like the smaller one out of all of them that we did, but always needs bling, right? Yeah, put some Wink Estella on that bad boy. All right. Well, that wasn't too bad for an on the fly, and we did cover quite a bit. Oh, here, let me come back. I'm going to look and see if you guys had any questions. I'm going to just take a look at the comments here. Pastel colors, yes, it does. It looks like Easter. So I know that you guys, a lot of you wanted purple. So I'm going to go back and make something with the purple one. I think it's so cool. I could play all day with this. And how nice will it be for my team members to get some love in the mail that's something really different, huh? So, yeah. Color it yellow. Color what yellow? Color the black yellow? I don't know. Oh, the rhinestone in the middle? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. It's so fun. But anyway, yeah, if you're a demonstrator, congratulations. You're already getting your discount. If you're not a demonstrator, what you waiting for? Buy a kit. That's it for today, guys. If you have any questions at all, or if you do want to reach out or you have questions about that kit, let me know. Cheryl was asking. I think we covered everything though. I hope you have a great day. That's it, guys.